going on, people? Welcome to another episode of Ralph and Trimaine Show. I'm Ralph.
And I go by Tremaine.
We got two special guests here today because we about to do the ESPY nomination special. We'll give y'all our predictions, who we think gonna win.
First of all, who is this?
It's Juke. Y'all already know who I am.
Mr. Stick Stat.
What's going on?
This is Brad, B-Rad, Chatham.
It's free. Alright, the first category is Best Male Athlete. And the nominees were Jimmy Johnson, Rafael Nadal, Dirk Nowitzki, and Aaron Rodgers. My prediction for this one is going to be Dirk Nowitzki because he won the NBA Finals and he's hot right now, so I'm gonna pick Dirk.
I don't know, with the ESPY'S, man, it's real, man. They're all about like the moment. I would say Jimmy Johnson just because how many people have won 5 straight championships in any sport. But I'm gonna agree with Ralph. Also gonna go with Dirk just because he is hot right now. So Dirk basically.
Well, I also like Rafael Nadal. I'm a big tennis fan. He's really good, but tennis isn't that popular, so he won't get it. Dirk is the hot guy, but I'm partial to this one. I gotta go Aaron Rodgers. That's my boy on the Green Bay Packers, so we'll see.
Well, I'm gonna have to go with Brad on this one. As much as Aaron Rodgers beat my second favorite team in the Steelers, I think he was a big part of them winning that game. So I gotta give it to Aaron Rodgers. I hate Dirk because he beat LeBron, so I can't give it to Dirk just for that simple reason.
Alright, next up is Best Female Athlete. Kelly Clark, Lauren Jackson, Maya Moore, and Lizzie Vaughn. And I'm going with the obvious winner. It's going to be Maya Moore. That's all I got to say about that.
It's easily Maya Moore. She is arguably one of, if not the best women's college basketball player ever. So, yeah, Maya Moore.
People don't even know who those other 3 people are, so Maya Moore's definitely got this one hands down.
I'm not gonna lie, I don't even know who those other people are, so I'm gonna go with Maya Moore.
Alright, now, Best Championship Performance. Tim Lincecum, Tim Thomas from Stanley Cup, Kemba Walker, and Serena Williams. Now, it's a little known fact, but I said the Giants were going to win the World Series when the playoffs started, and Tim Lincecum was the man during the playoffs. But what Kemba Walker did was pretty impressive. I can't go against Kemba, so I'm going to pick Kemba to win that. Kemba Walker.
Ralph said the Giants were going to win the World Series when the World Series started, to correct me.
No, I didn't.
But,
I think they won when postseason started. They did.
That don't count.
Juke said that the Phillies were going to beat the Giants, and I told him they were going to win, and he wrote on my wall.
he said the
How about
Giants
how
when the World Series started.
I said, anyway, whatever.
Yeah, but I'm going with Kemba as well. Easily one of the best performances I've ever seen since I've been alive. Was it like 5 straight or 8 straight? Something like that, in the Big East tournament, and then the NCAA tournament run. Yeah, it was Kemba and like just the crew. So yeah, Kemba Walker.
Yeah, there's no way UConn wins without Kemba Walker doing what he did. That was very impressive. Lincecum was good in the playoffs, but Kemba Walker for sure.
I'm gonna have to give it to Kemba Walker too, but I don't like him going to the Bobcats. I'm not. Can you see Kemba Walker playing with the Bobcats? It's just gonna look weird. They'll win games. He needs to get traded somewhere. I can watch.
Mike needs to get traded from
Yeah, man, today, Mike.
I understand that.
Mike's terrible.
Kwame Brown.
Talent scout. I hope he's not calling the shots over there because the Bobcats will never win as long as
They won't.
It. So, yeah.
I'm gonna pray for you, Kemba.
Next up is one of my favorite categories, Best Breakthrough Athlete. And we really don't need to say who nominated, but we're going to do it anyway. Jose Bautista from the Blue Jays, Aaron Foster from the Houston Texans, Blake Griffin from the Clippers, Lee Nay, whatever her name is, tennis, Lee Nah, and Cameron motherfucking Newton. And I'm picking, you see the hat, I'm going with Cam Newton. Next.
It's kind of hard to go against Cam Newton, but I don't know.
Wasn't Arian Foster undrafted?
Yeah, he was.
Yeah.
And no one really knew who he was. But I'm gonna say if I had to pick anybody else, it'd probably Jose Bautista. But I'm gonna go with Cam Newton as well.
It's on tape.
I don't think Ralph can get through a show without cussing. But anyway, that's a whole nother subject. Well, I think Blake Griffin honestly will win, but Cam Newton deserves to win because he's the only one on that list that won a championship. And to me, that means something. So, yeah, well, he won every award there is to win. So, but yeah, Cam Newton, I think, deserves to get it. So.
Well, I'm gonna go against the grain, and I'm gonna say Arian Foster, simply because he was undrafted and he beat the Colts pretty much by himself once. Doesn't matter. He still did it.
When they needed him in the end of the season,
What they do in the playoffs? That's right.
They didn't make the playoffs.
That's right.
No, you're talking about the Colts. Colts got beat in the playoffs. Oh,
So
Texans.
the Patriots.
I mean, see, what people don't realize is the Texans gonna get a defense this year, and they're gonna make the playoffs this year. It's on tape already, so
Sure.
they ain't gonna happen.
Those all four were good guys. Man.
Next up is best record-breaking performance, and we got Ray Allen 3-point record. Y'all saw what happened after that game when Kobe took over. We got Rory McIlroy, U.S. Open, Derrick Rose, Chris, and UConn's women's basketball for that winning streak. And that's what I'm going with, women's UConn team, because they were beating teams down, ranked, unranked, it didn't matter where they went, they beat you by 30. So I can't go against that.
Also going with UConn women's streak. I mean, it wasn't even close. I mean, when they did lose the game that they lost, surprised me. Also surprised me that they didn't win that championship. But the streak, I mean, they were about as dominant as you possibly could be. So, yeah.
UConn streak is good, but I'm a big partial to shooters, so I'm gonna go with the Ray Allen 3-point performance.
I'm not even gonna give a prediction in this category because y'all picking the streak. They lost in the end. So I mean, personally, if my Patriots didn't go undefeated, I don't want to see nobody go undefeated. That's just me. I don't want to see nobody go. I don't want no streaks or nothing. Nobody. You can't celebrate one streak and not another streak. That's the way I see it.
Man, they lost, man. Get over it.
I'm not over it. I'm not gonna let it go. I'm sure Juke ain't let it go. Have you let it go, Juke?
No, it's still,
What's the holding on that play, Juke? He's where Liverpool's holding on that play. The David Tyree play. What's the holding on that play?
Holding on everything.
Probably, yeah.
He's where put the on that play.
Probably, yeah, but,
It is what it is.
I mean, yeah, it is what it is.
9 times out of 10 we win that game.
Something
December's
that's
fault.
the ball,
Blame Rodney Harrison for not blocking the ball down instead of going for the big hit. Blame him.
No, I blame Sante Samuel.
Yeah,
He had a pick like right here.
I'm with you.
Blame Tom Brady for getting sacked so
the
much.
I blame Sante Samuel.
That's the blame.
Anywho,
22.
next up is best upset. We got Blaine versus
2007.
Sieta for the Breeders' Cup. I don't even know who this MMA people is.
Zenyatta, that's a
Yeah, whatever that is. We got the Seahawks beating the Saints, and we got VCU
Well, you know who's
basketball
gonna win
tournament thing. And I forgot about VCU.
You're gonna have to go with VCU.
And I'm gonna go with the Seahawks beating the Saints.
VCU, no?
I don't care about VCU.
It's because they beat your team. They beat Rock Chalk,
They did. I'm gonna go with the Seahawks beating the Saints because of what Marshawn Lynch did when he punked that DB and he stiff on him. He told him to get off. That's what I'm going with.
Was Kansas the overall number 1 too?
No, they wasn't actually. Ohio State was.
Ohio State, you're right.
Very much.
They weren't number 1.
Yeah.
I'm going with Seahawks as well. I don't think anybody thought they would win that game, especially with a losing record.
I call that.
Against Trimaine smarter than the rest.
You had to get eventually.
But yeah, it was one of the great games of the playoffs last season, and it was a huge upset. So Seahawks.
It was on a Richter scale when he scored that touchdown. That was pretty crazy. But
Did you score a Richter scale?
that doesn't matter. But anyway, I gotta go with the Seahawks too. I mean, they had a losing record going into the playoffs, beating the defending Super Bowl champs. That's not easy to do. So Seahawks.
Well, it's a little known fact, but the week before, the Seahawks played the Rams, and at 9:48, I said that the winner of this game is going to beat the Saints next week, and I was right. So I'm just going to mess the video up. Huh? It was at 9:48, and I said the Saints were going to lose. He's going to mess the video up. He's so unprofessional, I swear. I'm going to pick the Seahawks upset. I'm upset now.
Another one of my favorite categories. was best game. First, it was the Iron Bowl, Auburn versus Alabama. Auburn down 24-0.
You know what? Since,
And, you know,
to save time, we already know you're gonna pick that as the best game. Well, except for you said you might deviate from that.
Yeah.
next up is Butler versus.
Go ahead.
Next up is Butler versus Pittsburgh in the NCAA tournament, and the Eagles rally against the Giants, and Oklahoma City Memphis 3 overtime game. And it's pretty obvious who I'm picking. I'm picking Auburn because of what they did and the circumstances. Down 24-0 in Tuscaloosa. I was a calm one in the situation.
You were not calm.
They were Cam Newton rallied the troops. I was calm. Cam Newton rallied the troops. My boy Cam. And when Lester Kutcher caught that pass, it was over.
Spell Lester Kirkland.
I can't spell it, but he's a hell of a player. War Eagle.
Lester Perkins, he's an okay tight end.
May play.
No, he won't play in the NFL. But I'm actually the Auburn Alabama game. People want to say I picked. Huh? Yeah, I remember. Yeah, people want to say I picked against it because I'm an Alabama fan, but that's not it. The game is the Eagles Giants game. That's what I'm going with. Auburn. What Auburn did was impressive, but they did it over a full half of football. The Eagles did it in.
Minutes, really.
6 minutes,
Actually
15.
less than a little over, close to half quarter. And to end the game on the punt return for a touchdown. And Sean Jackson, I'll never forget him running up the sideline, up the goal line.
Auburn ended the game on defense, and our defense sucked. We did. We did. We ended on
That's a
defense.
priceless look right now.
We did.
With the backup quarterback.
The backup quarterback.
Nah, y'all had the best defensive player in the country last year.
Julio Jones sitting on the bench, chilling.
Yeah, hurt.
You were chilling.
He's all around.
Anyway, go back to
Hey,
Brad.
what's y'all rate gonna be this year? What's y'all rate gonna be this year?
8-5.
Hey, I almost got Louisiana Lafayette about 4 times on that, huh?
We're gonna go 9-4 actually to correct Mr. Ralph over here. But anyway, that's the Giants for you though. Where were they in the playoffs last year too? Nowhere. So anyway, gotta go in the Iron Bowl in that one, man. Come on, I'm an Auburn fan. That was one of the greatest things I've ever seen in my life. And it was awesome.
Shout out to Patrick.
Gotta go with that. Yeah. Going with the Iron Bowl.
Oh, why wasn't Nevada beating Boise the biggest upset? I'm just saying.
Nah, it wasn't the biggest upset, man, because I mean, they were both ranked teams.
Yeah.
They were both ranked teams, and they were both, fighting for position.
And they were the same record in the conference.
Yeah. So, I mean, it was an upset, but it wasn't the biggest upset. I mean, it was Boise State, too, still. So,
Well, just despite Ralph and Brad, I'm gonna go with what's the other categories?
There's Memphis and OKC.
I'm gonna go with Butler over Pittsburgh, just to be different, because I'm an Eagles fan too. That's my fourth favorite team, third favorite team. But Butler, you gotta give Butler something. They've been to
My 8th favorite team.
my 15th favorite team.
Butler's been to the championship game 2 years in a row. You gotta give them something.
They lost.
So you might as well give them something. I give you that. So
Next up is
Lost one of the worst champions in history.
best team, and the nominees for best team was Auburn, national champions; Boston Bruins, NHL champions; Dallas Mavericks, NBA champions; Green Bay Packers, NFL champions; San Francisco Giants, baseball champions; and Texas A&M women for college basketball. And my pick, pretty much already know Auburn, what we did, all those comebacks, Cam Newton, Nick Fairley, Nico Thorpe. That's all you needed. Darvin Adams.
He was doing that joke.
Darvin Adams, my boy.
You really called his name?
Yes, I did. Jack Etheridge, all my boys on the Auburn team, man. We did it. We did it.
Yeah,
So I'm going Auburn.
I'm not picking Auburn for the simple fact that they, what Ralph said, all those comebacks. I mean, if you're really that good, you don't have to make all those comebacks.
Alabama did it when they
You
won.
didn't have to make all those comebacks. We
Yeah,
didn't have to make all
I
this.
mean, y'all had close wins.
Yeah, we had some.
You shouldn't beat
We
Tennessee.
had some. So,
still
not
won.
all of them. But I'm actually gonna go with Dallas because of what they did in the playoffs. They made LA look like Caltech.
It's because he had a bad bitch.
No, they made LA look like Caltech, and then they went to the finals and beat the team that most people thought was gonna win it all.
They should have won it all.
That should have won it all. I
Can't
mean,
shoot.
but I'm gonna go with Dallas Mavericks because of what they did and who they beat in the playoffs.
Full
So,
quarter. Where's LeBron at?
Well, I disagree with Juke about the Auburn thing. I think winning those games like they won was even more incredible than just blowing people out. But anyway, that's a good team. But I'm going with the Green Bay Packers. What they did in the playoffs, the 6th seed. Aaron Rodgers made those defenses look like a bunch of chumps. Ask the Falcons, they'll tell you. So, but yeah, I gotta go with the Green Bay Packers. And NFL is the most popular sport there is. So I think Green Bay Packers. They got a good fan following, so they'll be the best team.
Well, I'm not gonna go with Auburn, obviously. I'm not gonna go with the Mavericks. I'm not gonna go with the Packers. I'm gonna go against the grain and pick the Bruins, since nobody really likes hockey that much. Might as well give.
Can you name one person on the Bruins?
I can't. They from Boston. I know
they are
that.
a Boston team. So Tim Thomas, man, the goalie. Sergio Gonchar.
I'm black. I don't watch hockey. I mean, black people don't watch hockey. I don't.
we don't know him.
All right. Next up is
He got a shoe. Does he have a shoe? Yeah.
No, he's got an ice skate.
okay. Next up is best coach / manager, and we got Jim Calhoun for Connecticut, Rick Carlisle for Dallas, Gene Chizik for Auburn, Mike McCarthy for the Green Bay Packers, Dom Starters from Virginia Lacrosse,
We know you're gonna pick.
and of course I'm picking my dude. He got it done in 2 years. Nick Saban took 3. Gene Chizik did it in 2. I'm going with Gene Chizik. Let's go to Juke. Gene did it in 2. You know what I'm saying. I predicted Auburn that championship.
He did it in 2 and with some cash.
Yeah.
Cash considerations.
Anyway.
Boo-hoo.
Um,
Y'all just couldn't pay
Coach
more. That's
G.
all.
I think the last name on this list, Don Sarge, I think, or what's his name? Dom? Yeah, Dom. People don't know, man. A lot of people don't remember the whole lacrosse scandal that went on last year with the male player murdering the female player. Anyways, and then a lot of people don't know also that they had to kick the 2 best players off of the team during the season because they didn't want to adhere to like the strict rules that they were supposed to abide by after this whole thing. But I think he deserves a little bit of credit. But I am going to pick I'm gonna pick Jim Calhoun.
That was a good one, though.
I'm gonna pick Jim Calhoun just for the simple fact that the whole Connecticut run. I mean, it was still one of the best things I've ever seen in my life. So, yeah, I'm gonna go with Jim Calhoun.
And like Ralph, I have to go with my man Gene Chizik as well. He put together that coaching staff who can recruit anybody. I mean, they're great. He hired Gus Malzahn. Everybody wants to give Malzahn the credit, but he's the one who hired him. So if he didn't hire him, then we don't have Malzahn. So Gene Chizik, going with that one.
I haven't really gave Auburn much love this whole video, but I'll have to give it to Gene Chizik. He was a pimp of this whole situation because he had the money. So I can't say nothing about that. So.
Y'all funny. Y'all so funny.
Yeah, if they can't outspend us, that ain't our fault.
Next up is best NFL player.
Coaching ain't easy, man.
And nominees is Tom Brady, Aaron Foster, Clay Matthews, Troy Polamalu, and Aaron Rodgers. And since Peyton Manning's not on this list, I'm going to go with Aaron Rodgers because I clowned him. But Aaron Rodgers came through in the playoffs.
He clowned him.
In the playoffs, Aaron Rodgers was money.
He clowned him.
And he took his team to the Super Bowl as the 6th seed
No, are you serious?
on the road. Aaron Rodgers got it done.
No, it's good.
I'm going with Aaron Rodgers, not the quarterback that was the MVP and lost in the first round. That's what I'm going with.
He didn't lose it by himself.
See what
Did
he
you
did
not
in the
see
playoffs.
who was ranked as #1 player in NFL by NFL Network? Did you not see who won the MVP last season? Did you not see who was the best quarterback in the league?
Tom Brady.
Thank you.
So I'm throwing 6
Sorry,
division.
You just talking about Tom Brady.
That's all I gotta say. Tom
Dude,
Brady.
I love Tom Brady. He's great. He's great.
They say he gonna
But
win then.
right now, he's not the best player in the NFL.
Right now.
Aaron Rodgers on this list is better.
Did you not see the season that Tom Brady had last year? You're basing this all off of what he did in the playoffs. He had a nice little playoff run. Everyone has a nice little playoff run.
I mean,
Everyone has
you're based on the Dallas Mavericks did in the
Everyone
playoffs too.
yeah, that was everyone has a nice little playoff run.
Tom Brady did. Tom Brady did.
So put Tom Brady in Aaron Rodgers' system.
You got number 2. I'm a Packers fan.
Somebody got 3 of them.
I got it.
So how would Tom Brady fare if he was in Aaron Rodgers' system with that defense?
We probably won a Super Bowl this year too.
Exactly.
No?
Put Aaron Rodgers in Tom Brady's situation. They won the Super
We
Bowl?
don't know what happened.
No, they don't win the Super Bowl.
Might.
They don't.
Well, neither did Tom Brady, so there you go.
He did. Who you picking?
Tom Brady didn't win it either.
Well, you know who I'm gonna pick? I'm gonna go with Tom Brady. Best player in the league.
MVP.
Enough said. I don't gotta say nothing else. Unanimous
We
MVP.
didn't get no gloves.
Next
I had to
up
give it to you.
is best NBA player. Number 24. That's all I gotta say. Ain't gotta say his name. Kevin Durant. The guy that goes missing in the fourth quarter. Y'all know who that is. Dirk Nowitzki and Derrick Rose. And everybody knows I'm a Kobe fan. Kobe's my man. Kobe's my guy. But
Yeah, go with Kevin Durant.
Kobe didn't get it done this year. That wasn't all his fault. So Kobe was not the best player in the league this year. He's still the best player.
Celtic.
But I'm gonna go with the man that was plus seeded this year. That was Dirk,
Celtic.
my best NBA player. But Kobe's still the best player in the league. But I'm
So
gonna go
we're
with Dirk.
basing this off of the
Celtic?
season, kind of like
Yeah,
us doing Aaron Rodgers.
yeah,
It's the same thing.
I'm
It's the same
going with Dirk.
situation.
If you want to go best NBA player, LeBron James is the best player in the league.
We're not going.
Yeah. Best player in the league. Yeah.
He's the best three-quarter player in the
He's the
league.
best player in the league.
When it's winning time, it's not time for LeBron.
LeBron James is not going to win this for the simple fact that nobody likes him now. If it wasn't for the whole decision thing, LeBron James would easily win this category. But I think something tells me Dirk's going to win it, but I'm gonna roll with Derrick Rose.
Derrick Rose.
Just because he did win the MVP.
That's
The
true.
youngest player ever to win it, you know. I'm gonna go off on the limb and go on.
Hey, where's Allen Iverson on this list, Ty?
And best skill set on this list, that's LeBron James. That's,
Three quarters.
that's not a hard question. But I'm gonna go with D Rose too.
36
He came out of
minutes.
nowhere, led his team to the best record in the NBA. Yeah, he didn't get it done in the playoffs, but
Derrick
go
Rose can't
D-Rose.
talk for
D-Rose.
nothing. You ever heard him talk? It's the worst interview ever.
That's not the question. No, it's not. Who's the best?
He has to give an
interviewer on
acceptance
this
speech.
list.
Do you see him giving an acceptance speech? I would turn the channel.
I don't know.
Did you see when he accepted his award?
Yeah.
He's on it. He was struggling, man. He was struggling.
I don't know.
Hey, what happens when you don't take the
Next.
ACT or SAT?
Next.
Well, like I told Ralph, if you want to stop D Rose, put a test in front of him. Because you know he can't pass the test.
Put LeBron in
But
front
what? Yeah, put LeBron in front of him.
Remember that.
But I'm gonna go with LeBron James. I agree with you. He's the best player in the NBA. People won't give him credit. It doesn't matter. You can't lose the finals by yourself. He didn't do it by himself.
He
But I'm gonna go with LeBron James. I'm gonna go with LeBron
Did
James.
you not watch
You
Game
win,
6?
team loses.
Did you not watch Game 6? He's
I
the best
saw
player
it.
on the league. Yeah.
No, he wasn't.
Yes, he was.
Until the fourth quarter.
No, he's the best player
He
on the
disappeared.
whole game.
Until the fourth quarter.
Okay, well, Dwayne Wade wasn't the best player, right? No, he's actually
Nobody
was.
was the best
He's
player that
actually
game.
was. Yeah.
In the fourth quarter, LeBron shrank.
Yeah, I know. You can't come up with anybody. LeBron
He had his
was the
hands
best.
behind his back when he in the fourth quarter game. He was like this. He was like he was in arrested mode.
Kobe's doing the same thing in the house.
Joe
Vanessa,
was.
you know Vanessa make all the
No,
moves in the house, right?
he probably do.
He do.
Kobe done it 5 times though. LeBron ain't done it that many
No,
times.
Vanessa make moves in the house.
Kobe done it 5 times.
Yeah,
And
but
Kobe
that's
won.
mad in the house.
Kobe won LeBron the gold medal.
Next
Don't forget
topic.
that. Remember that. Kobe won LeBron that gold medal.
Last
Vanessa mad in the house,
The
right?
last topic is
You run out of time.
best male college athlete. Cam Newton. Next. Next. Heisman
Best
Trophy,
male
Dave
college
Bowman.
athlete. I'm gonna go with Jimmer. I'm going with Jimmer.
Who?
Jimmer for that.
On purpose?
No, like for real.
Against number 2?
Yeah.
For what he did this year?
Uh,
He put the team on.
Jimmer. Timo Jimmer. You see who he's playing with?
Yeah.
He's playing with
And their second best player was suspended too. So
yeah.
What they do the first round? Did they lose
He's
the first
playing with that
round?
guy. No, they lost in the Elite Eight.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
I was Jimmer's teammate.
They
Didn't know
lost in
that.
the Sweet 16.
did you go against number 2?
Yeah.
He won that championship.
Jimmer.
He got it done.
Jimmer.
Okay.
He did. And he didn't know that I also played for that BYU team, but nobody knew.
You
that
look like you played
'cause
for
I never
BYU.
was on
Brad
that.
didn't know the
I never came off the bench on that one. So, but that's funny. Jimmer Fredette though, he was pretty good, but I can't go against my boy Cam. He did. I mean, once again, he won the championship. He did it, so gotta go with Cam. But I would not be surprised if Jimmer did win, because a lot of people love Jimmer. So,
Jimmer's gonna win. They might have to strip Cam from all his awards if he doesn't win anything. So that's all
Exactly.
I'm
So
gonna give
I'm gonna go ahead and give it to Cam anyways, just for that simple mindset. They're gonna lose all those awards anyways. So I'll go ahead and say it. Ralph, let you get shout outs real quick.
Shout out to my nigga Shay. Shout out to Cassidy, Shaniga, Ty, and I'm out.
Shout out to Ralph and Trimaine. Appreciate y'all. Shout out to Brad. Shout out to Bro Birdman, sister. That's it, man.
Shout out to these three guys. Appreciate y'all letting me be in the video. Just all my coworkers. That's all I got. They're mine. I'm not shouting out to Ralph. Just Trimaine and Kurt. That's it.
Love Brad.
Shout out to everybody that got in the video. Juke, Brad. Shout out to Brandon Haig. You MIA. Nobody's seeing you. I don't know where you at.
Amber.
But, we got to send the Amber Alert on you or something. We got to find out where you are. But shout out to everybody that watched the show. That's about it. And I'm out.